Jackson's Diary season 2 sucks, and I don't know. I just don't like the season at all. Like, it really started when the detention kids came, but I really felt like the series was at its peak during Jackson's little vengeance, revenge, villain era. I was all for Jackson's villain era. If you know me, you know I love that little arc. His slit? Yeah. I do not care. I have no sympathy for Extra, David, or Ron. Like, I could care freaking less about y'all. Because y'all were literally bullying Jackson for no reason. Literally for no reason. And it was just so annoying. For no reason. Like, oh my gosh. Like, for months. I don't know how long, like, times went from the beginning of Jackson's Diary to, like, his villain era, but I'm gonna assume it was months. You're not gonna bully Jackson for months and think that nothing's gonna happen after. Like, you're just gonna sit there and relax. Like, that's why I was so happy when he retaliated, because it's like, I'm so tired of the same old, like, bullies their victim and the victim does not do anything about it. We need more villain eras for good people. I'm sorry. We need more villain eras. We need more revenge arcs. I was eating it up. Pamela, I do not care. You don't think that Jackson was right for doing that. Brenda, I don't care what you think. I don't care what any of y'all think. Jackson ate down. And when Jackson got finally tired of y'all BS, y'all are all mad. Y'all are all mad. Whatever. But again, I don't like the season 2 because the detention kids are so invalidating. Like, I don't think if anyone else has noticed this, but like every time that Jackson opens up about his trauma, I'm going to say trauma because it was literally trauma, his trauma with Exer, they're always invalidating him. The first time that this happened was when Jackson first opened up about why he's in detention. And they were like, oh, really? But Exer seems like a nice guy. Why would you say that? They continue to say, oh, but isn't it like continuing the cycle? You know, you hit him, he hits you. It's never gonna end. We get it. But like, can Jackson just like not like Exer? Like, that was the only bad thing that Jackson really did, was literally just beat them up. That was literally the only, like, bad thing that he really did. Like, okay, like, using Brenda as, like, a tactic to, like, get Exer mad was bad. Like, that was one instance. He did, like, 2 bad things throughout this entire series, and, like, everyone's just, oh, mad. Like, come on. And so, they apologize about that, but I'm just, like, they do this every single time that Jackson brings up Exer. They're like always invalidating how he felt about the situation, and it's just so annoying. And another instance was recently. The girl, I forgot what the girl's name was. That's part of the group, but she went to go to her mom's job, and Exer works there, and so she got some coffee or whatever, and she gave it to Jackson and purposely said, oh, Exer made it. Why would you say that? But what is the point of bringing up Exer? You know Jackson is tired of being near Exer because everything bad that happens to Jackson is because of Exer. Like, I'm like, let's be for real. Stop bringing up Exer every single time. We're trying to put Exer in this like positive light. Can Jackson just like not like Exer for 1 second? And so yeah. And then the recent one that happened now is, so Jackson had like some caffeine or whatever. He got like really, or sugar was it? I don't know. He got like super hyper. And he like accidentally said like, oh, Exer has powers. And then when Jackson was asleep, right, they were all like talking or whatever. And they were like, oh, Jackson's blaming Exer for everything now. What is that supposed to mean? Literally, whatever the magic thing, like, okay, you don't have to believe that. Like, that could have just been some bullcrap he was saying. But everything else that he said was true. Like, he was right to blame Exer for everything, except for, you know, his father being his therapist. You know, the therapist being Exer's dad. Like, okay, like, he can't control that. But literally everything else was Exer's fault. That's the truth. He's not blaming Exer for everything. Like what are you trying to say? Like what are you trying to say? It's really weird that they said that. And so I'm just starting to really dislike all these characters. Like I don't like Exer, David, Ron, Brenda, Pamela. I don't know. I like her, but like I don't know. I'm like really starting to dislike literally every single character that's not Jackson, because I feel like Jackson was just so done wrong by literally everyone. Like forget all of you. Like I'm being so for like forget all of you. Um the only good thing that I would say in this season is David and Exter's relationship, because like okay, I hate both of y'all, but like at least you got good writing, I guess. Like I guess whatever. But yeah, the season is really bad to me. I feel like they're trying to push the theme of like, oh, Jackson, you can't keep hating forever. Blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, victim blame him all you want. Like, it is honestly so annoying. Like, I like stop trying to force Jackson to move on. Like, it's just so annoying to me. But yeah, I really did used to love Jackson's Diary though. Like, this was my favorite webtoon. Like, it was one of the most things that I would usually buy my coins on was usually just on Jackson's Diary, but I just really do not like this webtoon anymore. Like it's just not really good. No, it's good depending on like your views on like the things, but like, I just feel like they're all trying to push this thing on Jackson to be nicer to him, whatever. But yeah.